I know. It's been a whole 24 hours since I've actually did the first video. I went to the seaside, I've come back, I've had went to eat out, all sorts of nonsense. So it's the next day, unfortunately. Unfortunately, because when I do that, people, when I leave it just sitting there, I see different things. So, let's get to it, shall we, people? And thank you for being here. So, we started off with this person's current emotional state, which is the Six of Pentacles. But if you notice, one is more begging than the other. Do you remember that? And then we've got the Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this person did all sorts of things, okay? They're thinking back. This is somebody thinking about the past, basically. And what they're thinking about is, although they may have appeared to actually give and take in the beginning, there was more leaning to something else, which confused you. And this is where I'm probably seeing the differences now. I'm seeing confusion as to why this person was behaving the way they was behaving. In fact, they kind of rejected you. When you see this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's like a rejection, isn't it? They manifested something else, and what they manifested was this Queen of Pentacles. Big up yourself, collective. This is deep. But why the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Why did they reject the situation with you and go towards this other person? So I'm going to get a different deck out, because I just think sometimes, even though you do these spreads, things still get unanswered. So, and I'm sorry about my voice if I sound really weird, because I'm still trying to get over this. It's like a deep-rooted chest thing, and you'd think in 32 degrees, as you know, I'm in Jamaica, 32 degrees, you'd think that I'd be okay. But I remember this happening to me before, but it was out and out flu, and I spent the first 2 weeks I spent in Jamaica, the last time I came for 3 months, I was in bed for 2 weeks straight because it was flu. But this time, I've got nothing wrong with me. I'm still doing the activities. But as you can see, I've got this cough. And basically, I forgot to turn off the fan. So I don't know if you can hear me properly. Well, let me turn the fan off. Just bear with me a second. Oh, see, this is real. I don't cut anything. I don't cut anything. I just go with the flow. So I hope you can hear me better now. But I forgot to cut the actual fan off. So anyway, so we want to figure out why this person wanted to reject you in the first place. Now we know that they went towards somebody else, but what made that decision? What made that decision for them to go in another direction? Let's get a card or two out and figure out why the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Now my brain's getting muddled. Please forgive me, people. It's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's a story of a new stable beginning. That's a new investment. They weren't investing in you. They weren't even trying to invest. They manifested something else, but thought they could hold on to you at the same time, which is not fair. So, but why is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Why did they reject that situation with you? Let's get a card out and figure it out. It's almost like when you see this is the Four of Swords, and it says here, rest. This person thought that you would reject them anyway, so they went towards something. For me, that says that they went towards something simpler, easier, or simpler, or more in a vibrational fit for them. Okay, they were undecided. Do you know, this is somebody who had choices. Basically, this is about choices, and it says here planning. Were they planning to do this all along? Did they have somebody in the background all along when they approached you? I don't know, but I'm getting that this person had to make a decision because they felt like you wouldn't accept them as for who they are. So this is why they manifested something else, or they already had something else in the background. I'm going to get one more card for that. Yeah, the Hermit. The Hermit. Now, you could be a Virgo, but it's not even about the Virgo thing. It's about you analysing situations, you shining a light on the situation. And they felt that you would see them for who they are sooner or later. Now, this story is for some of you. The reason why they rejected this situation, basically, is because they felt unworthy of you. For some of you, they felt unworthy of you. For some of you, they thought it was too good to be true, so they thought they'd go elsewhere. They thought that maybe you was... They're looking at you in their own values, basically. Some of these people looked at it as, well, if I can't have you, nobody else can have you. I'm going to edge my bets and have my choices. And I choose more than one person. And if you stick around, well, so be it. I will take advantage of that. But if you don't stick around, oh well, I think I made the better choice anyway. But the only problem is they didn't. Because now they've got a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the karmic. This person is unstable and reliable who's just not having it. Who's just not who they thought they was. And a lot of this comes out of my readings a lot. Whoever they went towards wasn't it. They was afraid of you putting this to rest. That you will go towards another path. And yes, maybe this is even you going into hibernation after this person did what they did. And this person thought it was a good thing that you disappeared first of all, but they're realizing that you disappeared. They're not used to that kind of behaviour. They're used to people chasing them and running them down. But you looked at the situation and you said, nah, I'm not going down that road. So it's almost like this person rejected this situation with you, thinking they found a better choice. One, that it's almost like this person rejected you because they thought they couldn't really have you in the first place. They thought that you was playing games with it. For some of you, they thought you was too good to be true, which wasn't the case. Some of you, you was even a test. You was a test to this person. And when you shone a light on who they really was, you said, I'm putting this to rest. I've got other choices to make. I'm moving in another direction. So there's twofold there. And let's just figure out, I'm going to get one card out and figure out why the Hermit is here. Why is the Hermit? Is that in relation to you or is it in relation to them? It's in relation to you. When you figured out who they was, the Seven of Wands has now come out. This is you defending yourself, and they weren't counting on that. It's like something happened that made them prick up their ideas and say, yeah, I'm going towards somebody else because I don't think this is going to work. They felt that way because of their own perception in their mind. Anyway, let's move on from that, because what's influencing the Six of Pentacles is this Judgment card. And you made a judgment on this person. And what came out was the Three of Cups, the Fool card, and the Three of Pentacles. This person, this wasn't you making a judgment. It's your person, whoever it is that you call as your person or was your person, I don't know. They made a judgment to go towards this situation with the third party, okay? They took a leap of faith headlong into this reversal of the Queen of Pentacles. Went headlong into it, thinking that they was going to have it all. Thinking they could have had it all, and they could have had it all with you. But they weren't thinking that way. But why? Why did they try and hang on to this third party situation? Why did they try and hang on to that if they thought that the other person was a better thing? Was it something that was in the back of their mind saying, am I making the right decision? Is that why the Two of Wands is there? Do you know, it's kind of like they wanted to hold on to you. Did they think they thought that you was a good thing anyway, but they thought they'd hold on to you? And maybe it's almost like they were hedging their bets. It's like, I'm going to hold on to both of these people. I'm going to go towards all that I want, hoping that you wouldn't notice what they were doing. And but it didn't work out that way. They thought they could hold on to both of you. They thought they could be strategic and hold on to both of you, but it's not working. Because, sometimes these karmics know of you, but you don't know of them. And it's either they make things make it like a choice. Either you or me, mate. That's all there is to it. But I want to know why this Three of Cups is here in particular. Why is it that this person tried to hold on to this third party situation? Why? Let's have a look. Yeah. They were losing sleep over this situation. This is what it looks like. They were losing sleep over this situation. This is the Nine of Swords. This is somebody in their demons. Okay, they held on to this situation, knowing it was causing them headache. Knowing that they would be judged for this. No, this is the Justice card. The scales of justice is balancing out. Okay, one more card. Yeah, they wanted to still appear to be good news. Here's what it is. They made a judgment to hold on to this third party situation, even though they felt like they couldn't handle it. It was like they held on to you and held on to the other person, thinking that they could keep things in a balanced way and still appear to be good news with the Page of Wands. But what's happening here is instead of that, they lost sleep over it. This person made a judgment and they realised now it's the wrong judgment, and now they're losing sleep over this situation. They've lost sleep over this because karma's yamming somebody batty, but they're still trying to put on a good face. This is what's happening here. This is what's happening. I've got this little creature that keeps. I think it's a bloody mosquito. It won't leave me alone. It must be. Do you know what it is? Sometimes these creatures attract. Do you know what? When you're in hot countries, you attract some creatures. But anyway, so that's what's going on here. So far, we've got somebody that you've realised who they are and you're defending yourself against them. It's almost like this person's telling their story. And what's influencing that is judgment, the judgment they made. But they're now realising it's the wrong judgment, okay? But here's their secret intentions and emotions. This is the lovers, okay? This is the lovers. This is their secret intentions and emotions. And what's come out is the artist. The artist is about creating something new. They thought they'd go towards this love situation with this other person. And they were being quite strategic with it, with the King of Swords. They thought they was the clever one. Do you know what I mean? They thought that they did made the right choice here. When you see this Hierophant here, they thought they made the right choice. They really thought they made the right choice. But let's figure out why the Hierophant is here, because sometimes that could mean that this is somebody that they already had in their preview, or there was somebody they was already attached to. Do you know? But they thought they was being smart. Okay, and by doing this, because sometimes with these karmics, it takes another third party for them to buck up their ideas, and you could even be doing the competition thing, playing one up against the other. They thought they had a bright idea. But let's figure it out completely. Let's figure out why the Hierophant is here. Why is the Hierophant here, Spirit? Why is the Hierophant here? I can understand why the Artist is here, because in this deck it's an extra card. There's a couple of extra cards, and it's called the Artist. It's about creation. It's about starting something new. It's about getting this act together. And they wanted... Did they want you... They were using you to spice up their love life or something? Wow. Let's figure it out, because the Hierophant can mean a lot of things. So let's see why the Hierophant is here. Why is the Hierophant here? The Ace of Discs. Yeah, they wanted to start something new with you. Their secret intention was... now, it could just be... When you get the Hierophant, the Ace of Discs... Because remember, the Ace of Discs come out in reverse up there. Okay, is it that their secret intentions is to start something new with you? They really should have started something new with you. They thought they was being clever. They thought they had come to a higher learning, higher understanding. But the Hierophant is here. And here's what it is. It's got the Ace of Discs. They thought they were being clever. Coming out of the drama into calm. They thought they was coming out of the drama into calm. Okay? But really... Here's the Page of Swords. You was watching their every move and never said anything. Was you watching their every move and never said anything? Did you find out some things? Did you see this person? Did you put things in perspective and realise what was going on here? This person, their secret intention was to have this love situation with you, even though they had somebody else in the background. And or they made the choice to have to go towards somebody else. They thought they was going to get a new situation. They thought they were being clever about it, and that they was the one that was being insightful. The Hierophant is here because this person started a new commitment. Basically, it's a new commitment. It's a new commitment. They thought they was coming out of drama into calm. They thought they was releasing certain things, but now they've seen something in hindsight that just didn't make sense to them. Damn, I watch you. This is the actual karmic watching them. Their secret intention emotion was to have this relationship with you. It's almost like this is somebody who had two choices. And it could also be that they had somebody in the background all along where they approached you. Could it have been open relationships? Could it have been different people, different... Do you know, it could be more than one person. They could have had more than one person. They could have had choices. But secretly they wanted to come towards you, wanted to start something with you. Thought they was being smart and clever about it. Thought they had it all sewn up in the bag. Okay, and secretly that wasn't the case. Because now that you've gone to calmer waters, all they could do is watch you. They thought they had it. But what is the expectations here? Because remember, we had the expectations of the Strength card. We had the Strength card. And what came out with that was the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Okay? And what we're seeing here is, what I saw previously is somebody was trying to have strength and try and be this King of Cups. in try be this King of Wands, it was like this is either two characters. And what I surmised was this is one in the same person, these two people. Trying to put on a brave face. But really, they're stressing out, they're worried with the Nine of Wands. This could also be that you had the strength to move. I'm sorry, peeps. I'm sorry. It just suddenly, my little grandson just cut off the whole thing. So I don't even know how far I got. But I was moving on to the strength card. Please let me know if there was anything that I blocked out. And what I'll do is I'll take a photocopy of it and maybe put some notes up or something. Because that's ridiculous. My little grandson pulled out the cable for the internet. And everything went down, so I'm puffed out now because I was running up and down the stairs saying, what's happening with the internet? Because it just suddenly went dead, so I'm sorry, people. But let's go on with the show. So I was on the strength card. I don't know how far you saw, but all this person could do is watch you in their hidden emotions, intentions now. Their intentions was to actually have this love situation with you, but keep what they got going on in the background, basically. But the expectation is that you would have the strength to move on from this situation. But we've got two kings here, and one of these kings is stressing. Okay, one of these kings is stressing, and I don't know who it is. And the card that I pulled was the devil on the King of Wands. So I wanted to find out who the King of Wands was, and I don't know if you saw all that or not because it just suddenly went dead. But I'm sorry, people. Hopefully it won't distract from it too much. But here's what I got, and now I've got dogs barking. Oh my goodness. So now what I've got here is the devil that I pulled against the actual King of Wands. Is this somebody who's now jealous about the situation? Because you had the strength to move away from the situation. Are you now the King of Cups? Or is this somebody that's come towards you? Who is the person that should have been? Now when you see the King of Wands and the devil next to it, that's just somebody who's now jealous. Who's upset, who doesn't, and is stressed out about this situation. I had to clarify the King of Wands because there's two kings in it, and usually the King of Wands is the passionate one. The one that wants is the step down from the Emperor. But you see with the devil next to it, that's crazy, people. That's crazy. So this has got to be you going towards somebody else, or you had the strength to give yourself enough love to know and understand that you are the king of your emotions. You are the king of you have the strength and tenacity to turn your pain into power. Okay, and this is what the expectation is all about. This is what it is. And now I wanted to know who this King of Wands was. Because we've got two kings here. And it turns out this could be your person. Now, when I say the devil, this is somebody trapped in their decisions. It's not necessarily the devil energy, but it's more about somebody trapped in the decisions they've made. And now they're worried. They're worried. Do you know what I mean? That's crazy. I don't think I need to go any deeper than that with that one. But here is the possible outcome. And what we got was the Seven of Swords. And if you saw the explanation of this, it could be one of two things. This person's protecting your energy from something or hiding something from you. And leaving the two swords behind for to come back at some point. Unfinished business. But what came out was the World card. Things changing. The Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Death card. Here's what it is. What came out was, with this, is this your person who's figured out that this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, who is actual fact, is the Queen of Wands. They've changed who they are towards your person, and now your person wants to start afresh and new, but you're not having any of it. This could also be them trying to come towards you now after killing the situation with the Queen of Wands, which is the karmic. Let's find out why the Death card is here, because that could be one of two things. Okay, so Holy Spirit, please give me the message. What is the message in reference to the King of Wands? Please tell me. Not the King of Wands, the Death card, number 13. Why is the Death card here, please, Spirit? Please, why is the Death card? Is it to do with you? Is it to do with the karmic? Is it to do with them? Why is the Death card here, Spirit? Who's putting what to death and starting anew? Is this the karmic? Let's find out. So I've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and it's called Works. That's definitely to do with the karmic. They want to come towards you because the situation with the karmic is no more, or it's on its way out. they're not looking to be in this partnership with this person anymore. They're not looking to work with this person anymore. They're not looking to do anything with this person. They've killed that situation with the actual karmic. What is going on? See, the Queen of Cups. Because they realise that you are the one. You are the one. And the second thing is, when you see this is you not cooperation with them. You're not cooperating with this person. There's no cooperation whatsoever because you know who this person is. And the last card is the Five of Cups. This is somebody, this is about emotions. This is somebody who's in regret, who's regretting the loss of this situation. They went towards the wrong. Here's the conclusion, people. This is somebody thinking about the past. This is somebody who went towards somebody who wasn't suitable. Okay? Their intention was to keep you in this love situation, but it didn't work out that way. They thought they were being smart and clever when they did that. Okay, all they can do is watch you though with their secret intentions and emotions. That's them watching you in this love situation. They realise that you had the strength and power to not only love yourself, but you maybe find other love that is not them. And basically they're trapped in their decisions and they're very quite worried about it. And what the final outcome is somebody who who was deceived by who they went towards. This is like their karma. They were deceived by who they went towards. You get what I'm giving it, collective? They're just deceived about who they went towards. And, it's crazy. But this whole thing is about somebody who's telling the backstory. Telling the backstory of what they did. And basically, they thought they could have you and have somebody else, put you in a third party situation, but concentrate on the other person. You could have been their test. You could have been the one that was there to test them to see what they do, because it's almost like spirit gave that you as that perfect person for them. Not that you're perfect, but in the sense that you'd have been perfect for that person. Did they turn around and think you was too good to be true though? For some of you they thought, oh yeah, this person I can take advantage of. I can treat like however I want, because at the end of the day they're not going anywhere, but you did. You found the strength and power to turn your pain into power. You could have gone towards somebody else now, and or you're just loving on yourself. And this person's worried. They're good and worried because you're not turning back towards them. You may still feel these people in your energy, but what's happening here is now they've realised who the karmic is. Who the karmic really is. The karmic didn't show them who they was before. But now this karmic is showing themselves. And either they've left this karmic or the karmic is on the way out, or they're just plain arguing all the time and they're looking towards you and trying to be good news towards you, but you're blocking that situation. You could have moved state, country, town, everybody, country, you could have moved continents even, but it's kind of like this person is going through it. This person is now realizing their mistakes and that, they could have had it all. They could have had it all with you because you was the ride or die. But that's life. That's life. Some of these people even slept with your friends out of revenge, thinking that it would make things better. It would make them feel better, but it didn't. They slept with certain people. They used it as an excuse, okay, and never believed anything you had to say. They'd rather believe other people than believe you first. I know a lot of people like that. They would rather believe other people than to believe you. And that's fine. That's their prerogative. But just know and understand, as a spiritual person, I'm not mincing my words and I'm telling you the truth. And if I feel I'm not doing something, I'm not doing something. If I tell you that I didn't do it, I didn't do it. And I explain why it didn't happen. And if you choose to believe it, you believe it. If you don't want to believe it, you don't want to believe it. I don't know why I've gone down that road, but here's what it is. For some of these people, they thought that they could take you for granted. Some of these people thought that they could have you where they want you, that you'd always be back. Some of these people just thought, should I get a little bit of revenge? Should I get a little revenge? Not knowing that you was their test. I could keep going, but what I'm seeing here is somebody who's reminiscing, who's gone back in time, and we've gone deeper on why they've done certain things. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse is a deep card not to be in the upright. They rejected you, out and out rejected you for somebody else. Do you know what I mean? It goes. I could talk about this spread all day. But I'm not going to. After that rude interruption, so I hope it didn't mess up what was going on there, and that there wasn't 2 years gap or I haven't missed anything. I hope I haven't. But I've got to go now because my throat is just playing up, and I'm trying very hard to do these really because I really want to do them, but I'm still trying to acclimatise. I'm still sitting here sweating buckets because the fan's not on. I'm still trying to get my life together, and yes, I'm on a different time zone, but most of my people's actually in the UK time, so I'm going to try and keep to that, but it's hard to do that. So please forgive me, people. I'm still trying to acclimatise. I'm still trying to get my act together. So, and as a maybe later on I might release this one as well to the public because I don't normally do it, but because I haven't been around and I haven't been doing what I should be doing, it's kind of like I should just release this one. So yeah, because it's deep. It's deep. Anyway. Until next time, people, please take care. And don't forget to like, comment, share, show your appreciation. Get down with it, get down. Until next time, people, take care.